Hey guys, what's going on? It's your good buddy Sam, and today we're actually not going to talk about jitter or live visuals or being groundbreaking artists. Today we're going to do something very simple. It's going to be a bit of a palate cleanser, so to speak, between the heavy meat dishes that we've been eating recently. It's going to be a sprig of celery and a leaf of mint to wash away what we've been doing lately and start afresh. So, what I want to do actually is learn some Japanese. I've been trying to learn hiragana over the past couple days for whatever reason. And what I really want is a little tool where I can quiz myself. You know, it'll read off the syllables to me. For example, ka, ki, ku, ke, and ko, and then I can write them. What's annoying is that there are a lot of letters, and to actually build this tool might be hard if you didn't, say, have Max. So I'm going to show you one way that you can do it using Max and Audacity to automate the process and hopefully save yourself a big headache if that's the kind of thing you were interested in doing. So let's get started. Start by opening up Audacity. Audacity is totally free, unlike Max, which is basically the opposite of free. It's a great tool, and I recommend the hell out of getting it. So what I'm going to get started by doing here is just recording all the syllables that I'd like to quiz myself with. And all you want to do is record them with a fair amount of spacing between them. So for example, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Then we're going to chop off the end here and come up here to Effect, or Analyze rather, and go to Silence Finder. And then what's awesome is if you go to Silence Finder, look for silences, minimum duration of silence about 200 milliseconds should do it. Let's just say 17 milliseconds. And then place the label 0 seconds before the silence ends, or maybe 0.1 seconds before the silence ends, 10 milliseconds. Let's make it 40 milliseconds. You see we get some nice labels right at the end of each of our silences and right before each of the noises starts. Isn't that fucking awesome? And then we can select everything and go to Export Multiple. I'm going to make a folder on the desktop. Let's see, Desktop, new folder, Japanese. Cool. And then this all looks good. Fine, whatever. This is fine. Go. And it's going to ask me to fill in the metadata. I don't really care. It creates the file successfully. And if we go to our desktop, look for that Japanese. Here they are. Ki, ku, ke, ko, ka. How awesome is that? How much time did we just save? Cool. So now all we have to do is actually play these sounds in Max. That's super simple. We're just going to use an earn object with an sfplay object, and we will be in business. So what I'm going to do is make a file drop object. Is it called file drop? No, drop file. Sorry, not file drop, drop file. My mistake. Make a drop file object. Drop file, you just drop a folder in here, and it will print the name of the full path to the folder out here. So I'm just dropping the Japanese folder in here, and you can see there's the path to that folder. Next, I want an umenu at autopopulate1. This means that when we send this umenu a folder, it will automatically populate. And all I'm going to do is throw in a prepend prefix to this, what's coming out of this drag and drop, so that if I drop this folder in here, now it's filled with the files that we want to play. Awesome. Well on our way. So now what I want is an earn object. This earn object generates random numbers. Make it generate random numbers between 0 and 5. And what's cool about earn is it will keep generating random numbers until it runs out. So unlike random, where it could just generate any number between 0 and 5, earn is going to generate random numbers until it runs out, and then it's going to stop. Of course, when you're done, you can send it a clear message like so. You'll get a bang out of this outlet when it's done, and then we can use that to clear the earn. But the cool thing about this is we can make sure that we actually are testing all of our syllables rather than just testing the syllables at random, which is cool. Okay, To set the length of this urn, there's one other thing we have to do. After we're done filling in this U menu, we actually need to, what was I going to say? After we fill in this U menu, we need to get the length, the number of elements in there. So all we need to do that is send a count message to the U menu, like this. So first we're going to populate the U menu, then send the count. That's going to come out of this dump out outlet here. And it will be prepended by the word count. So we'll just route count out of here. That needs to go to this inlet of earn to set the length. And then what I want to do is generate a new random number every time I press space. So key cell 32, because space is 32. And we'll have that bang on the urn. Simple as that. And here's our new random number every time I push space. That's it. Last thing to do is make this thing actually play something. So we will connect this integer box up to this U menu. Make an SF play and a gain and an easy DAC. Nope, easy DAC, not ADC. Connect this like so. SF play connects to the gain. And what I want is first to open the sound file and then play it. So we'll just do a trigger one list. So it comes out of here as a list. We're going to prepend open and send that to SF play. That will load this file for playback. Hold on, I want to make my this thing horizontal. There we go. Cool. So it can look a little bit sexier. And we'll throw this to here, and then this will actually play it. So now we're done, I think. If I start pressing space, ko, ku, ko, ka, ke, ki, ko. We have an automatic Japanese machine. It's badass. And of course now we have to throw in the obligatory Metro 50 and make it recite Japanese syllables. We can make, we could make hard mode, right? Like here's easy mode. Easy mode is you get 5 seconds between each syllable to write it out. I'm stupid. This should be connected down here. Ku. Ka. Yeah, but that's boring. Let's put it on hard mode. Okay, so you have an automatic Japanese generation machine. That, believe it or not, was the goal of this tutorial, to make exactly that patch. That's as good as it's going to get. So hopefully that was informative. Thanks for watching, and I'll let you know how my Japanese my Japanese lessons are going. The answer, spoiler alert, they're not going well, but hopefully Max will help them improve a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you down the road. Bye.